Alright, ladies and gentlemen, I have begun the stream, so I can show you how to do skull fort, possibly, if you are curious on how to do so. Figured there was a skull fort on the horizon, might as well stream it. Oh, and there's a shipwreck. I advise that you ignore those because you want the least amount of treasure on your ship as possible in case you get sunk, which is highly likely during these events. It's probably the only thing that sinks me to this day. Speaking of which, that is a lot of cannonballs. Alright. So the goal is try and kill all the waves to get the key to open the vault. First we gotta make it to the island. You knocked off the boat, you're fucked. If you can stay on the boat, despite it taking all the holes, you have a chance. Just like that. Alright, time to get this underway. Once you're at the skull fort, I always recommend raising your sails and raising your anchor, so in case anyone comes to attack you, you're ready to broadside them. Or take off if need be. Or take off if need be. So, let's get this underway. Oh, these guys have pistols. Alright. When they have pistols like this, it's best to run around in circles until you get the advantage. That is hitting my boat. Well, that is unfortunate. So I have to wait here while my ship is getting bombarded on. There's no holes. Ain't that something? Alright, let's move this thing before we get hit again. Oh, there is a hole. Okay. Here it sounds. Hopefully this time, when I start to do the fort, I won't get bombarded by cannons. That is the whole idea of parking the ship right here. Okay. Yeah, there's been several times where I've parked the ship and got killed, the skeletons respawn, and I just get bombarded by cannons constantly. As I'm respawning, helpless to save my ship. I will not have that happen this time. That is some glitchy ass bullshit. Alright. I'm back. Key is to eat bananas like a monster, and you will survive. It is quite possible, so at least skull forts, I do it all the time. Hopefully no one gives me any trouble, but if they do, I can still hold my own. Just depends on who it is giving me trouble. Well, that is bullcrap. Couldn't even get a couple seconds on that bone grinder because the skeletons apparently don't get stunned when you slash them with a sword. I'm going to die. And I have died. The trick is, too, to hope for non-pistol waves, because those are the devil. Jesus Christ. There's apparently no bananas on the island. Because I apparently need wood planks for whatever reason when I'm doing a skull fort. Empty, empty. Why is everything empty? Alright, wood planks. Okay, that's cool. Oh, there's bananas. Alright. Well, I got bananas this time at least. So the worst wave to possibly get when doing a skull fort, especially solo, is pistols and swords, and that's what I'm dealing with right now. Mind you, this is still easier than Order of Souls solo, so. I especially hate this fort because they have a back way. I am lagging a lot. Oh, more pistols and swords, yay. This is gonna be one hell of a skull fort as a solo player, I'm gonna tell you that right now. There we go. That's a bit more like it. Okay, more pistols and swords, huh? Alright, well, I couldn't make it through that wave, unfortunately. Ugh. I will get through this, though. And hopefully there will be a different kind of wave other than bandanas. One of the tricks, too, when you finish the fort is to hide the key on the island and not take it with you. If you take it with you, it's likely that they might, whoever's chasing you, will sink you, and you won't get to keep the key. But if it's on the island and they sink you, well, they still don't know where the key is, but you do. Oh, God. Yep. Same wave. I thought these were supposed to spawn shadows and golds and veggies. Apparently not. Alright. Ah, finally. There we go. Let's see what's down here. I hear pistols. That's no bueno. Yep, same wave. Damn. If you're wondering why I'm not taking bananas from my boat very often, it's because if you take it from the boat each time, it drains your banana supply very fast. A little bit of lag there. Alright. Yes. Alright. Normally, I'm not lagging like this. I've never seen lag like this before in this game. Oh god. Alright, that was another wave down. I have a feeling this fort is going to be entirely pistols and swords. Oh god, they're out here too. Jesus Christ. Oh, apparently one got behind me. Oh. And I wish there was some varying waves. God damn it. Nope, not gonna die again that quickly. Oh, they vary in where they spawn, but they do not vary in what they spawn. Oh, what do you know? Oh, this has got to be one of the worst glitches ever in this game. At least that wave got wiped out. Alright, here we go. What the? Alright, thankfully bananas have respawned. That'll make this a bit easier. Oh, I got mauled. Yeah, if you mess up with that, it's quick. They kill you quick. That is what I like to call the bone grinder, though. You basically swipe your sword against the wall and use it to allow you to do the 3-strike combo, and they'll still hit the skeletons through the wall and give you protection from their bullets. For the most part. Not always. Alright, next wave. And normally, if you notice, I haven't been looking out for ships because I do that when I'm done with the fort. If I notice the cann's starting to fire, that means there's a ship nearby that I need to worry about. As a solo player, you don't have time to look out for ships every 20 seconds. You gotta just stick to the skeletons and finish as fast as you can. The sooner that that skull is out of the sky, the easier it is to be able to get away with the treasure. If everyone knows there's a skull for it, though, if it take too long, well then, there's going to be a lot of trouble. Alright. There's that wave. Boss wave. Nah. Oh, I got shot. Yeah, the bright side about dying as a solo player is that sometimes the gunpowder will respawn on the island, so if you used it up, you'll notice the gunpowder's back. Another advantage is that the bananas will respawn, and that is very useful as a solo player. It can happen on a 4-man galleon, but it will require everyone to be dead in order for that to occur, which isn't all the time. Get these guys here. There we go. It's more like it. There's a cat outside my window meowing. In case you guys can hear it. It is very distracting. Oh god. Alright. This is probably one of the dullest skull forts I've ever done. There's no people attacking me. It's the same wave repetitively. I can't show you how to kill gold waves, unfortunately. Green waves are very fun to kill because they are weaker to swords. Shadows, you just simply gotta use your little lantern on. But it is very unfortunate that there is no variation in waves at the moment. And I would very like to see a different wave than these pistol swords. Oh, this is horrible. I will finish this fort and the treasure shall be mine, though. My god damn it. Oh, boss wave, ladies and gentlemen. Boss wave. Alright, hopefully that takes care of the majority of that wave. Help this go a little quicker. It will possibly take a shorter amount of time for me to respawn than it would for me to try and kill all those skeletons. Especially when there's so many pistol skeletons. The boss should be on his own, if not dead. Makes much easier to kill. Especially since the boss is also holding a pistol. Okay, the boss is still alive. All the pistols should be dead. Alright, I have the key. Finally. Alright, let's see. Now, it's best to put it in one of the safe hiding spots. As such. My streams, I'll probably use the same ones. You guys will have to find your own. That is a convenient hiding spot. Now, to check if there's any ships. If there is, I will have to go meet them head on and try to sink them before I even open that vault. Speak of the devil. Let me gather some full resources. If there is any more on the island, that is. Now the key is safe there, so if there's any chance I'm sunk, they will not have the key. Now, sure, there's a chance I could lose some of the treasure on board. It's minimal at best. I have maybe 1,000 gold worth of treasure, 2,000 gold. A hateful skull is probably the most valuable thing I have. Speaking of which, I will put it down below. Whatever, I gotta stop my ship from turning. I don't have time to mess with the prettiness. Alright. So, the reason why you don't just go and open the vault when there's a ship nearby is because that ship could be waiting to take your treasure. So now we gotta go sink them. As we call them in the business, mosquitoes. Let's hope this player is not of skill and does not put up a fight. Worst part is he's upwind from me, so downwind. I'm going in the wind to get to him. The disadvantage of that is all he had to do is a quick little sail to the fort, and before he knew it, he'd be on me. However, it takes me a couple minutes to get to him. That's a very smart strategic plan. He probably placed himself there for that advantage. Or is simply doing a mission, and I am about to be a huge asshole. Either way, I cannot let him stay. It's best to try and park your ship in front of their ship, so if they try and leave, they have to ram you, giving you a moment to board them and drop their anchor. Then you can quickly hop back to your ship and repair any of the damages done.
535. But getting called truth or dare.
Well, they just gave me a free gunpowder barrel, it looks like. See, did I even take a hole? No hole even taken. That is how it's done, ladies and gentlemen. I even missed my sniper shot on that gunpowder barrel. He should have had me. Oh, and look it. There is treasure to be had. Alright. Now, normally I could try and kill these skeletons to get a skull out of it. But I don't want to waste my time with that, because it's likely to be a foul skull. And I have skull fort loot right over here. So I'm just going to go get the skull fort loot. Alright, time to pick up this loot. As you notice, I skipped by that shipwreck. There is the possibility of me getting moved into another lobby. I want to make sure I get on this island, so if that happens, the loot table on the island does not change, so the skull fort loot does not disappear. That has happened to me before. You only ever leave the island when there's a you only ever leave the key on the island when there's a ship within sight, so you know that there's no chance you will get moved into another lobby while that ship is there. Oh, it looks like I did take a hole. Where is it? Alright, now time to open up the vault. Looks like I am clear. Hallelujah! Alright. Most valuable thing is the stronghold skull. Always make sure to get that out of everything else. You can only pick one. Pick the stronghold skull. Oh, I parked my boat over here. And I honestly just drop them on the top deck and move. Takes too much time to try and place them everywhere if you need to sell it quick. Take a look at what we got for a second. Not the best loot ever. Not the worst. Seen someone that got all fine sugars, castaways, foul skulls. Oh, it was horrible. Alright, let's see here. Got no one on the horizon still. I think that guy quit. Which you kind of feel bad. He probably wasn't trying to kill me, but pirate life. I hear a storm coming in. See if I can get out of here before the storm rolls up. Wow, that's close. Alright. Let's see if I can get to that shipwreck too. It's unlikely that it has been looted. Now, normally I advise, go straight to the outpost and turn in your treasure, unless you're very confident in your skills to keep your ship afloat. It's always best to go straight to the outpost. Now, foul bounty skulls may be the lowest value skull, but they are probably equal to a seafarer's chest in value. Sometimes. Sometimes they're castaway value. Alright. I think this is our last little piece of treasure right here. Double check. Or no, there's always those hidden trinkets. Alright. We're good. Let's get out of here. One reason I want to get out of here too is I got gunpowder in the crow's nest, and that likes to blow up when you're in a storm. Snakes will also blow it up, just a heads up. Alright. I know, it's the boring looting phase. I shall turn this all in. Anything can happen. Some galleon can roll up out of nowhere. There's a shipwreck over here somewhere. Oh, there's the seagulls. Wow, I can hardly even see them. The Howling Beast. Alright, let's see what's on the Howling Beast. Nothing in the captain's quarters. I think I see a glow. That is a banana. Well, that's something. Oh. I think I'll take the captain's chest instead. Alright, let's get out of here. Put this on the ship. It's always best to take a good look around. Exquisite spices are very hard to see. Alright, let's go back down. Get that last chest. Just doing a double check of the area. Here's I missed nothing. Alright. The figurehead of my ship's like a beacon when I'm lost in the water. That's some dark ass water. Alright, let's get out of here and turn this all in. So I got a captain's chest out of that, and yeah, seafarers. It's not the worst, not the best, not the worst. I've definitely seen a better stronghold loot. That skull is nice. There we go. Nice little decoration. Oh, I'm glad to bring this to a wrap. Those pistol skeletons were probably the worst thing ever. It was a relief to encounter that player, to be honest. I was kind of looking for it. Alright, so I'm pulling in here. I'm going to try and make it a good dock. A good dock is always important when unloading a lot of treasure. Because the faster you can unload it, the less likely you are to run into a scenario that some Merchant Alliance player needs to turn in at the outpost and they just decide to gank you instead of waiting. So it's always best to dock as close as you can so you can turn out as fast as you can. Even if it takes an extra minute, you'll save 5 minutes of walking back and forth. Alright. And that is how you properly dock without dropping an anchor. You always want to do a checkout for anyone guarding the outpost, because you never know what people are going to try and do. I've seen... Oh, hold on a second, I was having technical difficulties. Alright, so it's always best to look out for anyone, possibly watching out for ganks, things like that, because you never know what people are going to try and do. I've had people scuttle their ship to just wait in an outpost with other people at the other outpost. So the two nearest outposts to that stronghold had players on it, waiting to gank anyone that came in to turn in the loot. Needless to say, they didn't succeed, but it was a well thought out plan that could have succeeded. Oh no! I have fallen. I don't know why I grabbed the fine sugars first. I guess I like sugar. Alright, get this bad boy turned in. Probably the most boring part about doing a stronghold is all the loot. Gotta turn it in all. It's great though. So intense too when there's another ship on the horizon. But we already dealt with that problem preemptively by killing that ship before he even had a chance to come gank us. You never know what another sloop is going to try and do. After this, I need to open the pirate hideout to purchase another voyage. So, if you guys have yet to see that, stay tuned and you shall. Yar, har, feedly dee, do what you want because a pirate is free. You are a pirate. It may seem like this is probably the most boring part of the session, which it kinda is. The reason why I turn in so much treasure at once is because it is far more time efficient to do it all at the end of a match as opposed to turning it in constantly when you get treasure. By turning it in constantly like that, you will waste more time because you have to constantly sail back to the outpost. If you just keep it on your boat, you're not wasting time. Sure, there's a risk of losing it on your ship, but hey, just don't sink. What's more is if you charge at people with treasure on your ship, they will usually run from you, because usually they think, oh, these people probably don't have treasure on them because they're attacking us. It's a little bit of reverse psychology that works almost all the time. I have chased people down with chests of legends on my ship before, and they have ran from me, completely unknowing of the fact that I had a chest of legends on me. Alright, I'm almost to the last of the treasure. If you are watching this recording, I would highly recommend fast forwarding through this part. If you're watching it live, bear with me, I feel your pain. Oh, looks like that storm's finally rolling in. Alright. Let's see if I have any more treasure on this boat. I am clean of treasure. Alright, let's open that pirate legend vault for you guys. Yeah, this one's cool. This one's underwater. The Pirate Legend Hideout is the actual zone that you load into is a shared zone on the server. Um, but each one of the little entrances are different for each outpost. Athena's Fortune. Ah, what a wonderful tavern. In case you're wondering why I'm walking up here, it enables the sound. I don't know why, but it does. Ah, sorry about that. My headset just glitched out for a second. I was intending to get drunk. There we are. Alright, well, I'd like to thank you for watching. I will probably begin another stream shortly, but the stream will be taking a break for about half an hour, so I shall see you again shortly. Thank you all, and have yourselves a wonderful day.